Hey, how's it going? Uh, um, so yeah, I didn't stream yesterday or the day before because I streamed like a lot of days before that, and I'm still trying to figure out exactly what my schedule is. But yeah. Oh wait, so what are the pluses of better Twitch TV? Yeah, so Letterman and I were chatting before the stream, and I yeah, hopefully the stream will go live and then I can just talk because I don't feel like chatting anymore. I mean, like I can stay conversant, just not through text anymore. So yeah, so one thing you might notice is that is the difference in the little chat box down here. Oh yeah, so just in general, I changed the chat box down here, and that's because as Light Man mentions, I switched over to Better Twitch TV. Um, it's just like I mean, like the reformatted chat is just like one of the things that. Okay, cool. Thank you, Letterman. Yeah. So the chat is just like one aspect of it. Why did I switch over to Better Twitch TV? Like, what were the features that convinced me? Let's take a quick look. Yeah. So if you haven't installed it yet yourself, once you install it, the difference is that you now get. Oh, I'm like all zoomed in because I have to zoom in order to make chat the right size. But yeah, so the gist is that you get this like control panel, and so like yeah, I guess you get new emotes is one of the things you can do with it. What are the features I'm using? Oh, yeah, it makes the background darker, which I just like. If you've seen me work, you know that I tend to prefer light text on a darker background. I mean, if I could get everything, if I could get like the entire digital universe to exist in like roughly this color palette, that'd be pretty good. I mean, it's not. I actually prefer like a light purple background, or like a not light purple, a lightly purple dark background, well, like an eggplant sort of thing, with like well, anyways, I won't get into the details, but yeah, what else? So you can darken it. You can double click stuff to translate it, which is kind of nice because sometimes you reach a global audience. And actually, some people were chatting in. I still don't even know exactly what language. It was some European language in chat, and they still have no clue what they said because I just never knew. What else can you do? Oh, apparently there's some way to embed polls. I haven't looked into that yet. Yeah, it's basically just like a lot of nice little like UI conveniences that I think just like make the experience pretty cool. Um, yeah, so like one of the other ones, like if you said my name in chat right now, it would also make the message show up more prominently than like it used to put the my name in like a black box, which was somewhat prominent, but I think it's actually even more noticeable now, especially because it's on a dark background. So when it gets highlight, it'll be in a lighter color. So yeah, so that's why this stream looks slightly different today. Also, these are the people who I follow who are online right now, so they're all really cool, and you should also follow them. A lot of them are Hearthstone players. A lot of them are developers, though. All right, so yeah, so I'm looking up how to use JSON in Python because if anyone's new to the stream, I don't know if anyone's actually even watching it. Besides Light Man, I know you're here. I don't actually know Python. I'm just making a game in Python because I wanted to. So yeah, yeah, I play Hearthstone. I'm not great at it, but I like. A part of the reason I'm not great at it is because I insist on making my own decks instead of playing like the popular successful decks. Oh, cool! I'm a hunter, but it's not what you think. I always called it survival hunter, but I guess actually I guess some other people play this same similar archetype and they call it just miracle hunter because it's like it's just cool. It's like hunter but only spells, and then you play auctioneer and violet teacher, and it's hilarious. Yeah, we're using Pygame too. Well, sort of. We started using Pygame the other day, and then on Saturday I basically converted the game. Oh yeah, you know what? The game's not even up and running yet. I might as well run it because I think it's playable right now. Yeah, so what I did on Saturday was to make it 100% text based. Here, I'll link to the chat where this takes place. This is the chat channel where I test the bot because I don't want to spam. I don't want to spam chat with all the text and whatnot. Yeah, so on Saturday I converted it to be just to run entirely text based, and I added some new features which I like for that purpose. But I think today we're gonna bring it back to the roots with adding back in. Oh, I was too late. The initiative bonus is tough now because it's only 7 seconds, not 10 seconds. If you peruse a coffer is like a chest containing valuable things, and to peruse is to like browse. So, I mean, essentially, what that action means is to steal riches. But I don't know. I mean, like, so in the story, like, it's supposed to be like some abandoned castle. Everyone's long since gone. So technically, it's like theft of some form. But I just used a light euphemism to downplay that aspect of it, I guess. So yeah, that's what that's about. Yeah, so now that currently there are 8 different events. There's still only 4 different event types, but now there are 2 events of each type. So, for example, that was that was treasures that we just saw, and that is the second event type. The second event of event type 3, I believe. Yeah. So here's the second event type of event type 1. So. Oh, no one got the initiative bonus. But we should also strategize on this one. I mean, you should always strategize because, added intro text too. So now when you start up, when it first fires up, it says, "Greetings, travelers. Adventure awaits. Your fates depend on one another, but your actions are your own. I will keep record of your stats. Good luck to you." Oh no! Oh no! Don't shake me out of the tree. Are you trying to kill me? You're shaking the tree I'm climbing. Oh, cool. Light-man bot too. Alright, so... Fortunately, I had time to jump out of the tree and, Oh, wait, okay. No, that happened afterwards. Alright. Alright, yeah, the timing is all messed up on the text version too, because, I started tuning it. After I, took out the graphics, I started tuning it just to be a text adventure game. But yeah, we're gonna undo a little bit of that, but I'll keep the text up and running. Ultimately, I will cut the text, I think. And the final product will not have that sort of it might have some text. I'm actually not 100%, so I'll stop talking about that. I might keep the text, but it'll be so. Man, I keep missing the initiative bonus by just a smidge. That time I thought I might have got it, but maybe there's a bug there. Right. So some of the things that I know we want to do today will be to do what? Bring back the graphics. That's the big one. But then I also So now we have all 8 of these quests, and they're all just defined right here, just right in the big chunk of the main script file, which is not necessarily where I want them to be defined. I think it would make a little more sense if they were instead as their own separate data files, so that way, for one thing, the game is expandable. You don't if anyone to add more quests in down the line, which I fully intend to do. I won't actually have to edit the code anymore, the script files anymore. I can just add in new data folders and stuff like that. So yeah, there are a few things that I need to do in order to set that up. For one thing, I have to figure out what JSON is and how it works and how Python works with it. I need to hopefully that won't take too long, because I have some pretty good docs on that, it seems like. And then so I need to so because I have these quests defined, or these events defined here in a way that I like, Uh, oh yeah, you now get that's too late. You now get a random number of points for event type 0 options, and you don't really know how many points you're going to get for a given action until the end of the event. So now, yeah, now event type 0, I mean, it's still basically do whatever you want, but like there's like a slight gambling component to it. Just very light, just because I didn't want to add any actual like gamification to that one, because event type 0 is supposed to be like the break, but yeah, it's at least there's there's a slightly greater point to participating in it now. Anyways, so yeah, so for like the conversion to JSON, I think the first thing I'm going to do is actually, before I like delete these things from script and try and like convert them over, I'm actually probably just going to run the script and then save these off, like add in like the script for these to get saved off, and then get rid of the part that saves them off and get rid of the part where they're defined in code, and then load them in. Because I mean, I know how I've defined them here, but I don't know. I've never worked with JSON before either, so I don't even know if that's how people pronounce it. The like JavaScript object notation or whatever, it looks like JSON to me. So that's when you hear me say JSON, that's what I'm referring to. And maybe that's what people call it. I don't know. Alright, so we're going right. I'm gonna miss the initiative bonus again. No, I did it! I got that time. Alright, so I'm not cursed. Alright, sorry. So, Light Up Man. Sorry, you probably said that a while ago, but yeah, Light Up Man is the prodigy of Twitch chatbots. He is an up and comer in this field. A year from now, he's going to dominate the Twitch bot industry. So yeah, maybe I'll do the saving thing maybe I'll do that first, like the JSON stuff, because the graphics are going to take a lot of work. So it might make sense to do like the setup work before I even get into the graphics, because also once I start working on graphics, it's not going to just be about implementing the features for the graphics. At some point I actually have to start making actual art for the title as well, so that might be a more natural segue. So yeah, for now, I guess I'll import JSON, I guess. Was it just JSON? Is that all it is? Import, yeah, JSON. And yeah, so now we're defining our events. But and we have the folder structure for the images for the events, but we don't actually. But right now this folder structure just contains the images. So now I guess we can save out the data that we've generated. And I mean, I guess what we want to save really is I mean, this might change, so I might need to I might need like a versioning system for like event files, so that like if I change like something about how events work, I'll have to update the versions of like all the existent data. Oh no, I was remiss, and we let the goblins escape. Hey, Mr. Pepperoni, wait. Read closely, because they say if you refuse to put on a shirt, you're allowed to just crop to your face, and that's legit. The rule is that you're just not allowed to show your, what is it? It's, yeah. So if people missed it, Twitch made it official policy that you have to wear a shirt. But they say if you're in a situation where it would be uncomfortable to wear a shirt, and I'm standing on a small exercise device, which I don't use super often, but I use it like intermittently, and they say if you're in a situation where it would be uncomfortable to wear a shirt, you can just crop it to your face. Which is good, because my backup plan Well, so yeah, the new rule is like CP1414. Hey, Beagle Face to you as well. Um, yeah, the new rule is that you you cannot show bare exposed torsos on stream anymore, and that goes for both men and women, which is just great. I was really pleased. I did like their press release because they said uh, nerds are like magnificent, beautiful creatures or something. But yeah. So my backup plan is I might just wear like a tube top, like a strapless number, just so I'll still be wearing. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, yeah. Right. So we just imported JSON, and now we're going to save our stuff. So I don't think we actually need to save the points values for events because I don't expect that to change. And then, oh yeah, so I started talking about like versioning because it might be in the future. I do want to save points value. Uh, yeah, I mean, actually, it's entirely feasible that in the future I would want to do that. So should I do it now? Because I mean, like in the future, like I'll want like rare events that like only come up like ever so often, but like they're big deal when they come up, and like they have, so you would get more experience from participating in those. Um, so maybe I should save out this data now since I'm almost certain that I will want it at some point. Oop, going right. Oop, I'm so slow. The events are a lot shorter because when it was going to be text based, it was going to be like a lot faster paced. But um, all right, so save these out up front, I guess. Maybe I don't know. So I guess I would have to change. I mean, like, yeah, if I do that, I have to change how a lot of things are set up, which is fine, I guess. So maybe I'll just skip it for now, and then when I want to implement that down the line, I can revisit that. Yeah, that's probably the better way to go for now. I don't want to overcomplicate things for now, because as I mentioned, like this is all very new to me even, so I'm learning as we go. So yeah, we have to save the event name. I mean, I guess that can be discerned from the folder structure, so that might not actually be saved. But we definitely have to save the actions. We save the intro text. Oh, so that'll be interesting. Uh, yeah, because saving the intro text. I mean, I guess I can just save it in. There will always be there will always be four parts to it because there will always be three actions dividing it into pieces, and it always at least ends with punctuation. So, and most most typically it ends with space in fear question mark. Um, so, and then the outcome. So like yeah, I mean it's mostly and the event types. All right, so the event type, the action verbs, the outcomes. There would be four outcomes, typically. There would be three or four outcomes, depending on the event type. Event type 0 only has three outcomes. Are we... no, I missed it. I either need faster reaction times or I need to make that variable longer. Represent a longer value. Alright, so... Oh. Yeah. So... Maybe I actually don't even need JSON for this. Because I could just... yeah, no, I'll use it anyways. So I should probably... Yeah, so I have like an event defined. I have like an event class, but I guess I actually want like an event definition class because the event definition has a lot less data to it than the event itself. Like the event is defined like the data we have for an event during the actual execution of the title. Why did I go with cower? I just instinctively typed cower. What? Oh wait, I'm not supposed to get an initiative bonus for cowering, am I? Huh. Yeah, I think I'm not supposed to... Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to do that. What are my stats currently? Did I actually get points for? Alright, so I have 42 points currently. Let's see if I can do that again. Because I thought I set it up so that you can't do that, but I guess we'll see. Survey says... Actually, it's going to take a little while, so... yeah, I thought I set it up so that, yeah, the key can't be cower. Oh, I was defining it as exclamation point cower. Yay! Alright, I'm not a smart person. Yeah. Ooh. So, yeah. Anyways, I mean, I do reference exclamation points occasionally, but yeah, no, that was just me being silly. Pro tip: you can get initiative bonuses by cowering and then changing your vote. Oh, except I guess it's not a sure thing, because if you get the pirate ship, then the command is shiver, not cower. So, all right. Anyways, that's fixed. Oh, you know who does time lapse is I was watching him the other day. He's another streamer. His name's Frankie something something. I don't know what software he's using, and I don't know. I haven't even seen the results of his. Is it Frankie Pixel Show? He's not online right now, but I don't know. You could ask him sometime, because for one thing, he's a really good pixel artist, and for another thing, he might have an answer for you about what time lapse to use, because his wait, sorry. Why was the game development directory empty? No channels live. Blasphemy. My channel's live. Anyways, I don't know what that's about. So, is my channel live? I mean, people are in chat, so I assume my channel's live. Although it's not showing up on my other computer either. I don't know. I get weird. Okay, good. Never mind. I mean, I think I'm probably live. Anyways, so sorry. All right. So yeah. So let's have a event definition too, I guess. So yeah. So an event definition, we'll have or like event data, event definition, I guess. Whatever. It's probably bad naming conventions for like a real engineer, but I'm not a real engineer. I just play one on TV. I just play one on Twitch TV. Whatever. So event def. So this will have. I guess it doesn't really need a name, because it's just going by. Like, we can discern that from the folder structure, and like, I mean, at some point I'll need a. I don't even know how to do this again, because I've never done this before. But I assume there's some way, like, because we have like this folder of events, and so we kind of need, and because like I want to be able to add and remove events like at will, we kind of need a way for the script to like look in this folder, and then get a list of all of the folders, all of the subfolders, and use that list as the like the index for the events. In the game, and then it's not going to load all of the data up front, but it'll load like enough of the data, maybe everything except the image data. I don't know. It'll load enough of it that it can, generate the game from the events, by stringing the events together, and then it will load the individual data files at will, or as needed. On a need to load basis. I'll probably need a background, but I'm not going to worry about like what else I need for these events in the future. For now, I'm just going to set up what we have here, and once I'm a little more familiar with how it even all works, then I'll get creative with it. So glob.glob Cool. Oh, cool. CP1414. I'm so glad you're here. You are way better than documentation. No, but no. What I mean by that is you're just so great to have around. If anyone else here streams, like not just watches streams, but does streaming as well, try and get CP1414 as a viewer. Like appeal to CP1414 as a viewer. You want CP1414 as a viewer. Trust me. So actually, I guess we actually kind of want the. Oh yeah. Well, that was kind of weird how I'm doing it. Anyways, I have the actions as like individual things, but then I have the outcomes as like. Well, I guess yeah. I wasn't sure how the outcomes would work before, so I didn't. We need someone to hoist the mizzen. The mizzen. It must be hoisted. Uh, Soda's best mod. Actually, so yes, Soda's best mod. The rule is that if you're not wearing a shirt, you have to crop the camera to your face. So yeah. But thank you for watching out. Yeah, I had to read that several times because I wanted to make sure that I was following the rules. Yeah. Yeah. Thank goodness we got that missing. Not to downplay Light Up Man Bot 2's battening the hatches. That was also vital. So I'm gonna throw out a language warning because that's like very much on the line as to like what would be acceptable to say. So let's try and keep the contents of the thread family friendly. If we could. Yeah, this all gets uploaded, so whatever you say, it shows up here, and then it gets preserved in internet history. So, yeah, consider that when you're making decisions. And it looks like we have a bunch of people here. So, thank you for tuning in, for one thing. Some new faces, some old friends. I'm going to post the link to the... we have another chat channel right now that has the jrne bot running the title that we're working on. So right now it's just a text adventure game. There's like stubbed in visual, like there's like some tech for what will ultimately be the visuals for the game, but those are temporarily disabled, and we're actually not working on that just yet. We're doing some setup to make the game extensible, I guess. I don't know if I'm using that word correctly, but like basically making it so that we can add new content to the game easily, and not have to edit script every time we do that. So, and also get a lot of this data out of script, because right now it's just like a wall of text in the middle of our otherwise sleek script file. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna do actions 1 through 3 and outcomes 0 through 4, which is a little weird, but whatever. That's how I set it up. And the reason we hadn't done this previously is that previously we were still in a more exploratory phase, and we weren't sure how events would work, and so we weren't sure exactly how many outcomes we would be supporting. But at this point, it seems, at least until we add in a new event type, we can go with outcome 0 through 4, or 0 through 3. Excuse me, 1 through 3, 0 through 3. Yeah. So there's three actions, 4 outcomes. All right. Anything else? Oh yeah, the type, the event type. Event type. I mean, I guess I might as well put it at the front. Event type equals 0. This is just like for temporary. I'm just curious to see how JSON saves files, basically. I've never worked with it before, so yeah, I'm just, I don't know, just doing it. Just giving it a shot, seeing how it goes. So I think that's everything, because like the rest of the data is only data used during the game. Like it's not actually salient data about the event itself. So yeah, let's see what that does. So yeah, like after, yeah, how do we do this? So like after, I'll just save out Meadow, I guess. So like right after it's defined, yeah, let's look at how JSON works now. Oh well, so actually no, I guess the first thing I can do is actually like set up the so yeah, let's say event save or ev save equals event def. I'm doing this backwards because I started backwards. Tom Peach, that's a good question. Yeah, right? It feels weird not having Tom here. Tom is like always here. My second monitor still hasn't loaded, so... Oh wait, there it goes. Maybe? I don't know, I was just wondering if maybe there was like technical difficulty. Or maybe Tom just has a life outside outside the stream. I'd be hurt, but I'd have to be okay with that. I joke. Alright, yeah, so ev save ev save dot ev name equals oh wait, no, ev save doesn't have an event name, so ev save dot event type equals and the reason I'm doing this from event 0 instead of just straight up retyping it, or like, you know, just using the values rather than the variables is actually I do like this better, just as type instead of event type, so I'm going to change that. But the reason I'm doing that is for this first one is that I'm actually going to do it for all of them. So I guess I could just straight up, so I could just like right here do it for all of them, but I also expect to encounter some errors in trying to get it to work, so that's a good point, Light Up Man. Yeah, no one ever go outside, ever. That's an important thing to remember. Good advice. Good life advice. I'm hoping things will pick up, Light Up Man. Yeah, I'm hoping to get this. So yeah, so I'm intending now to save out Meadow, based on this new definition, and save out. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of lines of ev save dot. How many? 3 more. Yeah. And oh wait, no, you know, I should have done this. And yeah, once I get this one to work, I will then save out the rest of them, and then we can get rid of this data from our script. We can get rid of the thing that saves them out, and we can start loading them in instead. And hopefully everything will go swimmingly. Alright, so action 1 equals action 1, yeah. Action 2 equals action 2. Action 3 equals action 3. Outcome 0 is a little weird, because I was like a little weird setting up the outcomes. Again, outcomes I didn't know how they were going to work when I started setting them up, so as a result they're a little wonky. Yeah, so for event type 0, their outcome 0 is actually nothing. There is no outcome 0, not really. And then for all the rest, they correspond to the action. So action 1, action 2, action 3. I said action 2, action 3. Uh, yeah, and so for outcome 0, sorry, that's gonna be a little weird. I think I just use true and false, false, true, true. Yeah. All right. So even though we already know event 0 doesn't have one, we also intend to use this for other things. Actually, I guess it initializes to that, so I don't really have to say that it would equal that. I'll just say what if true in EV 0. Oh, well, whatever. Keys. Is that how that works? I forget. I'll look up in a second. If true in EV keys, then EV save equals EV outcome. Oh wait, no, it has to be EV, not just EV 0 dot keys. Outcomes. EV outcomes. Yeah, outcomes dot keys. Then it'll equal to the equal to that. True, and then elif, because the other possibility is that elif false in etc. Then that is our key, our other key, key 0. Because, I don't know, I wasn't sure how many of those were going to be, so I started naming them different things. But now it's pretty clear that we just need one extra generic one. Sorry, I'm just playing along intermittently. Here comes... Oh yeah, and this is false. Alright. Oh yeah, so is this the correct... So key in etc. Dot etc. I think that's how it works, because I do that occasionally. If key, in top. Wait, what is top? Oh, wait, no. So am I just... No, wait, no. Well, that's not the example that I was looking for, but, what is the example that I was looking for? Yeah, right, okay, so when I'm doing, like, if e key in p dict, yeah, so you just say if it's in the dictionary, not if it's in the dictionary's keys. Alright. So yeah, if e key in, or not in, or in. Alright, so yeah, so not keys, just if true in ev.outcomes. Or if false in ev.outcomes. Alright, save that. Alright, so now we have, wait, what are you complaining about? Oops, why is there a... Anyways, alright, so now we can say, so now we can use JSON to like save this thing, I guess. No, I don't need that, not yet. So, yeah, so JSON.dumps. Dumps. Oh. Oh no. Did we lose a bunch of viewers all of a sudden? I stopped watching viewer count because I would get distracted by it, so yeah, now I just stream, and if I get viewers, cool. If I don't, then I'd literally be doing the same thing anyways, so oh no. Oh yeah, but he was here earlier, right? Yeah, he said something about this, right? Oh yeah, the lister thing, right? That'll be helpful someday. Oh yeah, so maybe JSON isn't as magical as I thought it was. Maybe I'll have a lot more control over it. Yeah, how's this that I actually want to set this up? JSON supposes. So pretty printing, huh? Yeah, let's frolic. pretty printing. Maybe I'll just skip JSON for now. I thought it was more magical, but if it's not magical, then I might as well just do it manually, right? Oh, yeah, and then there's the other thing. Right, I was thinking about it, and then I completely forgot about it, is that there's actually... Right, the intro actually has 4 lines. I had said that earlier. But then I'd kind of forgotten about it. So yeah, I didn't actually set that up how I would necessarily want it to be set up. Oh, wait. I'm also doing a lot of work to support text when I also spend a lot of time talking about how I'm planning on cutting text. I guess I every time I say I'm going to cut text, I then reverse my mind. I change my mind and decide instead that no, I'll support it. But yeah. So I guess I might as well continue to support it for now. I should change the I should fix the intro though, because there's actually intro 0 through 3. Oh yeah. So yeah, I probably shouldn't try and be smart about this. I should just transpose this stuff manually. So I will do what? Let's see. All right, so yeah, what is dump about? As a JSON formatted stream to FP. Oh. Oh. Huh. So I guess we don't need the event definition. Maybe CP1414 left because he couldn't bear to see what I was doing, how I was slaughtering, which should be fairly straightforward, perhaps. Who knows? So yeah, I'm tempted instead to just ignore all this junk and just do it manually. So forget JSON, I guess. At least for now, anyways. Alright, so yeah, I'll just use line breaks, I guess, for now. I don't know. I don't know how fancy I want to get this. You know what? No, this is gonna be really unfancy. This is gonna be like supremely unfancy, I'm thinking. Because for one thing, I basically just want to get rid of all the text. But no. Right. So the reason I named the stream today "A Fork in the Road" is because I keep going back and forth about like text versus visuals, and I'm gonna be doing that a lot. So that's the fork. Today I am supremely forked. So alright, let's see. Yeah. Alright, whatever. as is typically the case, when left with any manner of decision, I am instead going to go slightly jank instead of doing what would probably be a smarter implementation. Um, hmm. I mean, like, I'm basically going to put in my new, like, define a file type and and just like parse it howevs. I'm just thinking of like how I want to set that up because it's mostly for text. It's basically gonna be a text file. And it's basically gonna be for text only. Uh, and I guess I don't have to start fancy, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna start fancy. Uh, fires or fire is it? Yeah, changed it to no. I keep missing the initiative on this. Excuse me. So yeah, forget everything I just said, I guess, and then I'll just transpose all this junk basically manually. Is probably what'll happen. Whoops. So that was cool. We only I by a lot of people's definitions, I probably waste a lot of time. I never feel like I've wasted time because like I don't know. I never because I tend not to feel bad about where I am. Like if I felt I don't know. I guess once I really fail, once I like really like I'm just like destitute and completely like beyond any hope. I guess that's when I'll probably start feeling especially bad about it. But like this, for example, I'm probably just gonna delete it along with everything else that we wrote. We fixed that one bug, so that was good. Yeah. I think I will. I'm probably still gonna take the approach that I described about saving the file, saving the data programmatically, and oh yeah, no, I can still do this fairly in a fairly straightforward manner. So, all right, so yeah, forget that. But you know, instead, oh cool, I have an events dictionary. Yeah. All right, so, all right, I'm actually not so poorly set up to do this. All right, yeah. So I do need to define my data, my file structure. I just don't need to do it there anymore. Whoa, cool hair. All right, so I don't have any line breaks, so I'm gonna use line breaks, I guess. And by line breaks, I mean, what do I mean? Maybe there's the how am I filtering line breaks in from IRC? It's like /r/n or something. Yeah. So I'll probably just use this as my separator character. um, maybe or no, maybe I should do it so that it's easier to read. All right. Well. Yeah, no, I'll just, let's see how this goes. Alright, so, event 0 is meadow. So, new, no, not view, new text document, event, or data, I don't know, data, I guess, data.text. So, yeah, so hypothetically, this would be like what? It'd be 0, it would be, yeah, I guess let's do the first one manually. Flower, frolic, cower, where'd it go? Flower, oh no, I shouldn't include the pound signs, in case I want to change that. So frolic, cower, flower, frolic, cower. Oh, and then the intro pieces. So the first intro piece is this. I can put quotes around it just to make it clearer, like the spaces and stuff. Nah. Oh, well actually no, I guess I could do this one smarter. I could just, yeah, for this one, I could just do like, I could, well I can use pound signs anywhere, so I might as well just use pound signs. And I can just split on the pound signs. And that way it's like, it's slightly noticeable as to like what is the, oops, I forgot the pound sign. What is like the format of the intro text. Trisocks, hey, how's it going? Long time. No, how you been? Welcome back. I don't know if you've been here for it, but we're making a text adventure game these days. And yeah, so we're working in Python and doing cool stuff, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, right now I'm defining like a data type or like a file format for the. Thank you, Metal Dart, and thank you for tuning in. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. What type of stuff have you been working on lately? Oh, cool. Okay. Sorry, yeah, I forget. Yeah. No, I guess yeah. You were here. What was it, last week? But yeah, I haven't been working on this very long, so it feels very new. Hey, we got a new follower, Metal Dart. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for following. Welcome to the party. I appreciate your support. Yeah, right. So so the current project is actually running in another chat channel right now. It's yeah. There's a right. I don't. Yeah, basically just because it's a little spammy right now, and I'm still working on it. Oh, swing. So yeah, right now it's oop, I was too late. It's entirely playable. I mean, it's very primitive because it's not very featured. Like there aren't very many features to it, but yeah, it's totally playable in that other channel. All right, so I'm gonna just try loading this file and seeing what it does. Ooh. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, someone like I'm trying to think of like because I kind of want. I say like I don't know if I'm still gonna pursue it, but for this project earlier, I was thinking like it'd be cool if you could like if like you got like a character page, but just by playing the game and like you could check it online and like I was thinking about like how to store that data, and yeah, SQL was one of the suggestions that I got as to how to accomplish that. So I might be working with something similar in the future too. Uh-oh, bad. Too slow. Light it, man, bot. Lightning reflexes that guy's got. All right, so yeah, we just defined a new a setup for our Quest text files. Although I should probably start with I have to do versioning eventually, but maybe I'll worry about that later. Yeah, no, I'll get it working before I worry about versioning. So yeah, let's load that and see how it looks. Yeah, yeah, everything's saved. Like so, for example, if you do stats, you can see the bot will tell you how many points you have. It's all saved. It's just saved locally right now. So, I mean, hey, Mintuckade, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. Yeah, everything's saved locally, and like that's totally fine in terms of like actually running the game. But the only way you can check your progress right now is to yeah, I'm also going to shout for justice. The the only way you can check your score right now is using the stats command. So once like once there's more features to the game, when there's more when there's actually like more to a character, like because like yeah, right now there's experience points, but those don't really amount to anything. But like once like experience points actually result in like character progression, and like I have some other ideas for how you know how what you get for playing the game, or like what will happen. The real Diego, hey, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I have more ideas about. Yeah, Light Up Man Bot's really good at this game. um, yeah, I have. So like yeah, so I kind of want to add like a narrative element to it, so that because like so yeah, ultimately for this project, I want it to be not just a text adventure game. I want it to be a game that's played in a stream, and I want it to be like the type of game that can really only be played in a stream. So for that, for one thing, there's going to, I want to add visuals on the screen. If anyone was here on what was it, Friday, we set up like I have it all commented out right now, but like once I re-enable it, there's like a little across the bottom of the screen, there's like a little scroll of like little adventures just like wandering across the screen, and then in the far corner of the screen, there's like a block that appears every time an event is occurring. And so instead of just using entirely text cues for all of these events, I'm on the fence about this, but I'm pretty sure I want to cut text completely. Like chat will still be the manner for inputting commands, but as I don't think I want the bot to say like basically anything. Like maybe some, I don't know. I'm on the fence about that. I'm on the fence about cutting text. I might leave it in, but I don't want it to be the point of the game. I want the game to be. Oh yeah, and so I got on that. I got started talking about that because I want there to be like a narrative to it. I want it to be that there's like actually a story, and so as you play the game, thank you, Light Up Man, thank you. Yeah, all right, good, thank you. I think I just need to hear that a few more times. So maybe I should just cut it out of the. Well, no, the game's not going to be playable if I cut it yet, but I'll cut it soon. Yeah, right? Well, yeah, so, alright, well, I'm clearly still on the fence about it, and the whole point of it, I mean, the name of today's stream is, A Fork in the Road, because this is my fork, and I honestly have no clue what to do about it. But I mean, I do know what to do about it. But it's going to be a recurring theme as to my strife over this indecision. Yeah, no. What I was saying about the narrative element is that I want this game to actually play more like, not more like, but somewhat like a tabletop RPG where like I would be the GM kind of, and so like it wouldn't just be entirely automated. There would actually be like there'd be that level of interplay between me as the streamer and you all as the players. So, and I guess at that point I should probably stop playing the game myself, because if I was the DM and then I also played the game, that would be a little unfair. But yeah, so it'll be interesting. I mean, I know. It's not, yeah, my problem right now is that I know too many ways for it to work out. I know too many options, and so I keep going back and forth between the two. But, I like, in my heart of hearts, I have a pretty clear picture of how this has to work out, ultimately. Some of it will just be a matter of implementing that, and, I mean, I don't know, like, you never know. You can never say exactly what the future of a project will be. Like, sometimes the way Aimant Arcade says jrne bot. I lost my train of thought. You can never say for certain how a project is going to turn out. Sometimes stuff will surprise you. So all right, one thing that won't surprise me is the format of this file that I just set up, because I just set it up and I defined it outright. So now I'm just going to, I'll have to restart the bot, but, oh yeah, I can get rid of this event definition too. Lame. Event definition. Who defines events? All right, so 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 yeah, so let's just while open print it, I guess, or with what is it? Yeah, with what's it? With whatever open print. And let's just do it up front because there's no point in waiting. Just error immediately is would be the goal here. Yeah, actually I could just do like it literally right at the start of the script. So with yeah, right, those aren't things yet. So yeah, the bot's gonna come. So get your fill of the bot while it's up and running now. It is probably gonna come down for a little while, and it's probably gonna get rendered unplayable for a bit. So get those high scores now. All right, so the path of this is just I'll just use the exact path because whatever. Events. Events meadow. Data.txt. Do I put that in quotes? I think. Yeah. And then with pdata open, just print pdata dot read. I think. Yeah. Let's see what that does. All right, so I have to take the bot down. And we're between events, so that's fine. Alright, I'm rerunning it. Alright. Oh, cool. Oh. Alright, so it prints the line breaks. How do I split on line breaks? Maybe I should use a different character for splitting. Oh, were you... Wait, why do you have 0 points? Yeah, right? Hold on, I'm gonna take the bot down again for a second. Yeah, let me look into that. I mean, the data format for, did it just literally not save you at all? Why did it, whoa. It just, like, did not save you at all. So I don't know what that's about. But, the good news is, like, the data format is really simple, so I can just cheat you to your points total, so I can basically restore any lost data. I'm not sure how to shorten upload times for YouTube. I never care about my upload times because I always just like set it and forget it, and then eventually it works. It's done. Huh. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Let me. Oh yeah, sorry. The bot down. So. It literally just didn't save. Huh. Yeah, I'll look into that in a second. I think I'm gonna. No, I guess I can look into that now. Yeah, I mean, saving used to work fine. I'm on the case, Mint Arcade. Yeah, that's just really funny because I know no reason why that wouldn't have worked. Unless it's like, I mean, what's changed between then? It used to just. This is completely new. The first time I implemented this system, it basically just worked from the start, and there were some bugs, but we've never seen anything like this before. So, I don't know what I would have changed that would have made it just magically stop working. And it wasn't even any changes that I made today. It must have been how I left the file, because that bot was still running from when from way back in the day when when I started it at the beginning of the stream. So, all right, I'll try deleting my own save data so I can test this a little bit. So yeah, just I'll delete both of my save datas. So the bot's gonna come up and down for a little while I fix this and try and get it up and working. So you can feel free to like do stuff with the bot, but it's it's probably not going to play normally because I'm going to be like bringing it up and down. Yes, try socks. You can have a hamburger for compensation, as long as it's within your diet. Because I don't want to mess up your diet. Because you have an amazing thing going right now. Trisocks has superpowers. He's literally a superhero in real life, and I don't know if hamburgers is his kryptonite. On the off chance it is, I'll say check that first. Hey, Volpe1991, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry, I'm just like that sounds good, Trisocks. So all right, yeah, let's see what happens if I can earn points at all. I should probably shorten the timing for testing purposes. Yeah, I'm going to shorten the timing for testing purposes. All right, so the bot's going to come up and down a little bit. There's going to be a delay, and I'm going to be doing this frantically. There's a delay between when I do something and when you see it on stream, and I'm going to be working fast, so I apologize in advance. Because it's going to be a little bit, it'll just be a little bit hectic for a little while. Anyways, I think cooldown 10, we'll put it there for now. 25 is good enough for now, and then the first one, actually I guess I probably only really need to change the first one. I'll put it down to 5, so alright, save that. And run that. So, that greetings message is going to get pretty old pretty fast. Left. Cool. And I'm going to stop the bot as soon as I get initiative bonus. Yeah. Alright, so that should have saved that then now, and it did. It saved it. So it's just working magically now. It's magically just working now. So I don't know what that's about. It was Trisocks and Mint Arcade got shorted, right? If anyone else got their data deleted, let me know, and I'll just I'll give you an appropriate amount. How many did you do? At least one. And then your name's in purple, which is why I wasn't noticing it. You did stats. Oh no, that was the stats call where we realized that it wasn't working. So you shook a tree, you subdued, you cowered. Alright, so the first time it was just funny. Alright, so yeah, you participated in 2 adventures. I'll just say those were perfect adventures. You did wonderfully. Oh wait, so 2 perfect adventures would actually be 14 points. So excellent work. And then new for Mint Arcade. You also did perfectly on 2 adventures, or two events. Went perfectly, as I recall. That's my recollection of events. Or is it 3? 2. Yeah, 2. Alright, cool. Excellent work, you 2. Top notch. Stellar, in fact. So yeah, I don't know what happened there, but apparently it works now, so I don't know. I don't know what that's about. So, alright, so I should put the numbers back to normal. Like, I'll watch out for that. Oh. That's an interesting thought. I'll try that. Oh, you know what? There was a bug in that version of the game that you guys were running on. I fixed it. I had fixed it before you started playing, but I hadn't restarted the script, so it was actually still running the old version. You're actually not. You got an initiative bonus for cowering, which is not supposed to be the case. I was getting a little sloppy with my. Yeah, no, I just need to change how. I need to change how that works straight up, actually, because if key not so right, no, key actually has to not equal cur of action 3, because action 3. Because you okay. Anyways, all right. So now it should be super fixed. I don't know if maybe that bug might have had something to do with it. Anyways, let's so I'll keep an eye out for stuff like that, and but at least for now, it should hopefully be functional again. So yeah, I think it was what, 90 seconds. Yeah. All right. So oh yeah, we also so all right. Let's put the bot back up and running. For now, well, no, it's I won't post the link in chat again because uh, it. Yeah, right. So I have like this whole I, hmm. What what is yeah, how do you, if you wanted to split on a line break, how do you split on a line break? I'm inclined to wonder. Uh, is it just is it just /n like I'm doing here? Or is it like rn? I guess I could try either way. Or I could just use a different character to split. Oh. How would I do that? Yeah, okay, so I could just have a character. Yeah, I guess this is where it's slightly um it probably would have been slightly easier to do this if I had not been inventing my own file type. And I mean, I know there's probably like a better way to do this, but instead of learning that way, I'd rather just do it my own way, I guess. So I could just split on a different character, a character that I know I won't use. Well, no, actually, no, I did I used line breaks, because line breaks were a character that I know I wouldn't use. How, so like, alright, I'll try, alright, so let's say, yeah, whatever, like, alright, so yeah, so with p data, so instead of printing p data, let's say, lines equals, p data dot split, or dot, oh wait, no, yeah, dot read, whoops, dot read, oh, not caps lock, read, dot split, oh wait, no, that's not how it works. It's right, split is weird. str dot split pdata dot read, comma, yeah. Is it gonna be /n? I don't know. So I could just pop the top one and see what that does. Yeah, pop. Yeah, alright. Let's see what that does. So now let's print p data, or no, print lines, pop. Oops, lines. Yeah. So, alright, wait, what do you, invalid syntax? What's invalid about this? Specify. No? I'm enthusiastic about that. Why are you not enthusiastic about that? Do you, I feel like you're lying. I feel like that's actually fine syntax. um, I'm gonna stop the bot. Well, I'll just. Alright, do you not realize that it's a string? Is that what you're upset about? No? I don't know what you're upset about. You'll have to be more specific. So let's see what error we get. Just invalid syntax. Are you kidding? How about just be not weird? How did you feel about that? Alright, so do you just need to, can you not print, print the, oh, thank you, Mintarkid. Oh, sorry, yeah, I took it down for a second, but, so line equals, lines pop, and then print line, is that gonna work better? Would you like that even better? How's that sound? No? You still think this is invalid syntax? What is invalid about this syntax? What on earth is invalid about this syntax? Oh, because cool. I'm really special. I forgot a closing parenthesis. Yeah. Cool. Alright, whatever, that works. Alright, I'm going to disable the intro text because we don't need to hear that a million times. We do not need to hear that a million times. So comment that out. Alright. So, let's see. The struggle is real. Good. Delightful. So splitting on n seems to work. The game is multiplayer. Yeah, so, yeah, the game is currently multiplayer. So right now there are 4 different event types. Every event, yeah, so right now there are 8 different events that can come up. Here, I'll rerun the game so that we can actually see it as it plays. Did I leave it in a weird state? No, it should be a fine state as long as I... Whatever, I'm not going to bother reinstating the intro yet. Okay, so, yeah, so right now there are 8 different events. There are only 4 different event types, but there are 2 events of each type. So, for example, well, I guess, okay, so the giant boulder is an example of event type 0. No, event type 1. Event type 1 is the case where, so the other example of event type 1 is kitty tree, where you get to choose either to shake the tree or alright, whatever. So so relics, so treasures, this one is an example, sorry, this is an example of event type 3. And event type 3, is kind of a case of like limited resources, as demonstrated with the treasures. So yeah, in this case, all right, I'm gonna stop the bot there for now, just so because I'm gonna get distracted if it keeps going. All right, so what happened here is we stumbled on a Hall of Treasures. This is event type 3. So the options are coffers, relics, or cower and fear. Cower and fear is always an option, and it's usually just like a joke. It's not. It doesn't. It's basically just a joke. So right. So the real meaningful things here are the coffers and the relics. So right. So event type 3 is about limited resources in a way. The other example of limited resources, I don't know if we saw it recently, but the bridge, you come across a bridge, will you cross it, will you swing across vines or cower and fear? In both of these cases, if too many players take the same option, you won't fail, but you won't get, well, so in our case, we got perfect relic, perfect coffers, and we each got 5 experience because one of us chose coffers, Light Up Man Bot chose coffers, and then 2 of us chose relics. If all 3 of us had gone to the coffers, there wouldn't have been enough. Oh, so because we got perfect on both, it says you find more riches than you can carry, yay, and we each get 5 experience. In the case that we had all gone to the coffers, like if we had all rushed after the treasure, then instead it would have said there's not much to go around, but you got a shiny coin, and we all would have gotten 1 experience point. If wait, how did we get perfect? I don't know if we should have gotten perfect for that. I think we should have gotten nice. Because perfect is supposed to be when you have, like, almost exactly even ratios. Perfect is supposed to be, like, if 2 people go to the coffers and 2 people go to Relic. Maybe it counted Light Up Man bot twice? Oh, whoa! Look at that, 2 adventurers! Whoa! Because I'm not oh my gosh, I'm not checking. That's awesome. Oh yeah, so the randomness element comes in a few places. For one thing, the adventures are themselves random. You know, just like the events. It used to happen that the events would occur in a scripted order, so you always knew it was coming up next. Now you don't know what's coming up next, which means not only do you not know the context and the actions, but you don't know the event type either. So, yeah, so that's the extent that randomness plays now. Oh, also in event type 0, the amount of points that you get are random because event type 0 is kind of like a free-for-all. Oh yeah, sorry, hold on, I just realized just what happened there. Yeah, so actually we weren't even supposed to get perfect there. We should have gotten nice, and we should have gotten 2 experience points. Perfect is supposed to be for when you literally ace the challenge. So in order to ace event type 3, 2 people would have had to choose Coffer and 2 people would have had to choose Relic, or 1 person choose Coffer, 1 person choose Relic, or, you know, some very even distribution of players choosing each option. Sorry. What happened here is the game Light Up Man Bot 2 said Coffer twice, and it recognized him as 2 separate adventures because I'm not filtering for that presently. Right, so what do I do there instead? Yeah, that's the part for the initiative bonus. So not only do we have to check that. The initiative key, right? So, if event on and call veil and the initiative count is no, those aren't block. Okay, so if key not in cur ev actions 3, wait, what? Hey, we got a new follower. The real Diego. Hey, thank you for following. I appreciate your support. And welcome to the party. Yeah, here's the point where we're adding. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. So we're just flatly not screening against specific. Huh. Well, I could do that if I wanted to, Trisocks. I just don't want to do that because that sounds mean. But yeah, if you need help making something like that, I was gonna say I could help you. But actually, I'd probably instead spend my time trying to convince you to do something much nicer with your time. Yeah. Oh. Well. I mean, I can tell you more about what are the plans for this game. Just for reference, this is not as much of a collaborative project. So while I don't, while I very much encourage everyone to, you know, participate in chat and, you know, talk about what you like, I don't necessarily expect to use ideas from chat. But I just want to throw that out there so that you don't spend too much time racking your brains trying to figure out the next moves for the project. I appreciate that, but yeah, just for reference, that's all theorycraft. It has actually not much to do with the project itself. So yeah, what the heck is happening here? Yeah, so I know why the initiative count got messed up. That's because of so right, we have to say key not in I key. Wait, no, not key. A name uh, not in info bonus, initiative bonus, I think. Yeah, but that actually doesn't explain why we got perfect scores. Um, uh, yeah, why did we get so that? Yeah, that was why the initiative count was messed up because you could, like, any one player could input commands as many times as they wanted, and they could boost up the initiative count. I think that was just like a graphical bug. I think the only thing that was wrong in that situation is that it said the number 2. I don't think it actually attributed any extra score to him because that's handled separately. Yeah, so that was just a funny thing. I know, right? I that's a problem in my view, Trisocks. So, yeah, I'm doing my part to fix that. Um, so why on earth did we get perfect score? I might have. Oh, huh. Yeah. Huh. Actually, no. It makes. Did we got perfect on both of them? Perfect relic and perfect coffers. In this case, I would expect that. No. No. It should. It should have been perfect coffers, but not perfect relic. Because let's take a look at how I'm assessing event type 3 score outcomes. Because it might just be that I decided that. um, oh yeah, Trislex, yeah, yeah, thank you. So yeah, so for event type 3, where is it? Yeah, if event type equals 3, maybe we just have thank you, Trisocks. Oh, on the topic of collaboration though, I've been saying the week of the 10th, so November 10th to the 14th. Is that a week? That's a week, right? That's a Monday to 10th to the 14th. And it might not even go all week, but yes, sometime in that week, I'm planning on doing a collaborative jam because I do enjoy making collaborative projects. I just you know, I have to make my own projects too sometimes, or else I might just stop existing on this planet, which would be sad for me. So yeah, if the idea of a thanks, Viper. What? I don't. Why couldn't I read that? Is it 76 ng? Thanks. I guess. Anyways. Yeah, collaborative projects. I do enjoy that. So yeah, so that week, the week of the 10th, I'm probably going to make a collaborative project on screen. In fact, I actually want to really encourage people to participate because I want to make. I want to do. I don't know, just for fun, for like a fun change of pace. I want to do a thing where I make very few decisions. Like basically like flip the script around. So it's like I just stand here and like implement games and stuff. Like I want to do like a whole like, you know, group like collaborative development process thing. Anyways, that's yeah, so if anything like that interests you, there's a little purple follow button right there. That'll let you know when I'm on Twitch, and then way down at the bottom of the page there's my Twitter handle at srsly_bz, and I'll post updates there as well. So if that's the sort of thing that interests you, follow along. Oh, Light Up Man, you don't have to tell Viper to leave. Viper, you're very much welcome here. In fact, please don't tell people to leave. I like viewers. But thank you, Light Up Man. Yeah, it's very true. I'm destitute, and that is why I do not wear clothes. It's not true. So, all right, yeah. So yeah, that's how event types work. Long story short. um, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, I was splitting on n, and that seemed to work just fine. So I guess I wonder if I can save n \n and get it to work out like. So let's see if that works. So let's do the same thing basically. Oh yeah, so let's say lines equals, I don't know, whatever. And then we'll change lines to equal that, and then we don't have to do that anymore because we're pretty good on that so far. And then instead, let's say W, I think, is how we just stomp. So let's say p data. How do we do this? I know I do it multiple places in this game, but it's still not like in my brain meat as to how I save and load stuff. So okay, so p data dot write. I'm gonna copy this whole thing. Oh, what's going on in chat? Oh, I like Smite. Yeah. Not because of the religious stuff, just because like I used to play League of Legends for a while, but I don't like the control scheme in League of Legends. I like a lot about League of Legends, I just don't like the control scheme, and so making it a first-person or a third-person game, that made it fun. But then like no one I knew played it, so I didn't actually. Thank you, Mr. Pepperoni. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna read the file and then write it back up. Yeah, it's like, because I like MOBAs, I just I don't like the Diablo style control scheme where you're just clicking, it's always clicking, just constant clicking. Click, 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 click. No, I don't, that was not fun for me. What am I writing? Oh yeah. So wait. So how do I iterate over all the lines? Well, yeah, no, I guess I can just say Oh, how do I pop everything and not oh wait, no, yeah, no, I do this elsewhere, so I can just check how I do this elsewhere. Yeah, so like when I'm popping off at the if len is greater than or equal to 0, or greater than 0. If len is greater than 0, then we'll pop. So if len of lines is greater than 0, then we will we'll say oh yeah, so let's say reform equals, reform plus equals lines dot pop 0, so we'll pop off the top, plus /n, and then let's try saving reform and see what that gives us. Wait, reform as a string. Alright, let's see how that goes. What don't you like about the syntax? Oh, if. I forgot to say if. Better? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so, oh, the bot's not running. Oops. Sorry. Alright, so I'm just going to run it, and then close it to see what it did. Because it should have... Oops, wrong. I don't know where I'm going. It should have, I think you answered your own question. Oh, yeah. There you go. Alright, so what did I do here? Events, was it Meadow? Wait, what? Oh, oops. Oh, I stomped on the old file because I didn't give it a different name. I meant to name it data 2. Oops. All right, well, let's see what we did. Oh, we got a new follower. The Keiko. Hey, welcome to the channel. Thanks for following. Yeah, I appreciate your support, and I'm glad to have you here. Alright, so what did we do to that? Whoa. That's funny. I was not expecting that. I'll be honest, that was one thing I was not expecting. Oh, but I accidentally stomped on the data, so now this file's all lame, and... oh, also... I'm not looping over this. I only did the first, line, which would explain that. Oh yeah, right, so, I actually want to do for ln in lines, maybe? No. So for n in range lines, length of lines, then or I guess I could do just I for I in range, etc., etc. Oh, yeah, no, and I don't have to use I because I always want to pop off the top. So, all right, let's reconstitute our data. I'm just gonna do a quick job of it because it's whatever. So that's our first command. That's our second command. That's our third command. I forget what that is. It's like something, and then here's some more things, and then there's something else, and then oh look, that's also a thing. All right. Save that. So I'm basically just want to see if we successfully copy that file over. I'm thinking it could work, but let's find out. So data 2. Hey, look, it's just like the first one. All right, so that should be fine, I guess. We now have our file format. So I don't know if I just want to just manually copy and paste these things over, or if I actually want to. Be programmatic about it. I might just copy and paste them. Just cause. Nah, you know what, I can do this. Shouldn't be that hard. Whoa. That's cool. You know what? No, you know what was in the news recently that I was impressed by about Germany is that like apparently like they offer like free tuition to like basically anyone for secondary education, which that's just awesome. That's just like, I mean like. Secondary education isn't literally necessary, but like some people would tell you otherwise. Some people will tell you that secondary education is literally necessary, and so yeah, it's just I don't know. I think it's cool that they kind of like nod to that and like I mean like yeah, they just treat it like how like we treat like primary education here, which is kind of cool. I mean it's not exactly the same, but like in that regard, I was impressed by that. So good job, Germany. Hey Jonas, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so yeah, let's oh yeah, we can stop doing this. Because that's silly. I'll just comment it out for now in case I need to test that again for whatever reason. Oops. Alright, so yeah, we're going to do something similar. We're going to say, yeah, we're going to save these things. Oh yeah, so, huh. Alright, yeah. So, shouldn't be so hard. So for key in events. Key in events. So we're going to loop over all of our events, and we're going to save out our data so that we can stop having it here. And it's going to be a lot like what we just did here. So for key and events, right, these do not have to be commented out anymore. These are indented, however. Yeah, I guess reform, whatever, it's fine. Except, yeah, no. So no, we're not doing this so much anymore. We're gonna take our event data and so that'll be events key. Wait, is that how you? No, it's square braces, not parentheses. Okay, so events key. The first line is type. So reform. Okay, so actually we can say reform equals events key plus what were we using as line breaks? Yeah, backslash n plus backslash n. Huh. Oh, cool. Let him man. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, I was thinking of doing something like this. Yeah, actually, this is cool to see, because, like, one of the things I was concerned about is, like, if I do this, is it going to, like, induce seizures? Just from, like, because I'm constantly, like, flipping back and forth between, like, different screens. But this is, I mean, it definitely flits around a lot. I don't know if you guys are watching what Lighterman posted in chat. It definitely flits around a lot. So, like, it has that effect, but, like, so, like, some people who are really sensitive to flashing lights might not be able to watch something like that, but I can watch it. I am fortunate in that way. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll probably want to start that for this project. Start something like that for this project. What program did you use to do that, Light It Man? Oh man! Wow, some unsuspecting follower is gonna be lucky number 100. I'm gonna freak out. That'll be fun. um, so yeah. Oh, that was with chronolapse. Yeah, I don't know. I think that came out pretty well. I would use that. Thanks. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, just it was because I was watching this other streamer who was doing something similar. It occurred to me like, yeah, I should do that too, because why not, right? Yeah, I'll probably for tomorrow. I probably won't bother setting it up today. Virtual dub mod. Huh. So virtual dub mod? Oh, chronolapse is bad at compiling, and so chronolapse takes the screen cap, and then you compile it all together with virtual dub mod. All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you for the tip. I'll probably end up using that software setup as well, because it sounds fine. I'm just making a note of it. I double clicked on chronolapse and it tried to translate it for me, because that's something better Twitch TV does. Cool. Alright, so yeah, so the format for our file that we accidentally deleted that one time was it was going to have so events key, yeah, it's the first line. Oh no, excuse me, not events key dot type is the first line. The second line is, most of the lines are going to be plus equals. Oh, yeah. Except, so we want to strip left. How do we strip left? I know what we want to do, I just don't know. It's like strip L, or I'll just look for strip. L strip. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. All right. So you do it on the string itself. So all right, cool. So we do. So okay. So so the next line is going to be action one, but we're stripping out the pound sign because we don't want to save that. We want that to be handled separately. Right, so action one dot L strip pound sign. I think that's how it works. If I understood that correctly. The stuff that you put inside the stuff is the one that you. Oh, yeah. So they stripped. Wait, what? Oh, they stripped everything off the front, and so it's because they included W in there, I guess, is why all the W's got stripped off, including the dot. All right. How did it? Oh, it just strips characters until it reaches a character that it's not allowed to strip. So if like there was an E in there, it would have stripped the E as well. I think. I don't know. Interesting. Hopefully this will work for our purposes there. Yeah. And also plus the new line character. And then that'll be the same thing for several lines in a row, except actions 1, 2, and 3. And then, yeah, this one's a little different, because this one we want to split on. So let's say intro equals events key intro. So this is gonna be slightly awkward, because I want to split it a few times. So events key dot split. Wait, no, that's not how split works, right? Split works the other way. You do str.split, and then you put, the text inside, which is just weird, just arbitrary, seemingly arbitrary to me, but whatever. All right, so Lion, hey, how's it going? Welcome to chat. How are you doing today? Str.events or str.split. Events key, and then events key dot intro, and then we're splitting it on action 1. And then so then so then reform plus equals intro 0 0 plus new line character it's right. So better Twitch chat or better Twitch TV is enabled now. So yeah, the chat has been converted as well. It's actually I guess it's better Twitch TV uses the space a little bit more. So actually the chat's like slightly bigger today. I don't know if it's probably not noticeable, but like this margin like widened a little bit because the chat got slightly wider. And actually I think I could even make it slightly taller too, because on my screen I can actually see chat a little bit higher up than it's showing up on camera too. So I'll have to fix that as well. But I'll do that tomorrow. Right, so, no, for one thing, it doesn't have the new line character, but you know what it does have is the pound character, because I might change the pound character, I might revert, tomorrow, hey, thank you, and thank you for tuning in. Yeah, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what works best. And so, if anyone has any suggestions for like what they'd like to see on the stream, like for example, I don't know if what was it, Viper 76 something earlier had the suggestion. Well, it wasn't really a suggestion, but he pointed out that I'm creepy, which was super helpful. Um, um, but yeah, no. If anyone has like actual feedback, feel free to let me know. I know, right? The next person to follow is going to be. I wish I had like balloons or something. Wait, I have a. I have like a. What do I have? I have like a. I have like a thing of sunflower seeds, so I could throw sunflower seeds up like confetti. Maybe I'll do that if. People, yeah, people have their own opinions. You know, some people, some people find certain things creepy. Other things. Oh my gosh, we got 100 followers! Hey! I said it was gonna. There's gonna be a mess to clean up later, but hey! Yay! Oh wait, these are bright and colorful. Yay! Yay! 100 followers! Woo! Welcome tomorrow. Thank you for following. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate the support of everyone who follows, all 100 people who've decided that, hey, this is not completely offensive. I think I'm going to press a button so I can see when this happens again. I try and make my stream not completely offensive. I try and make it conducive to human life. So I appreciate that you all. Sorry, I'm like picking up sunflower seeds. I appreciate that you all found it interesting enough to hang out, or at least to press that button before you leave. So thank you everyone. Oh wait. Oh, hold on. This one will take a second. Whoops. Balloons. Oh, there's sunflower seeds in my keyboard now. How's this? Is this gonna work? Nah, I was gonna show. Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe I could show. No, I was gonna show a video of like celebrations and stuff, but it's probably all like I don't know, like license to show any stuff like that. So I'll avoid doing that. But I'll put in maybe I'll put in some. Wait, my to-do list. Do you remember my backlog? Yeah, yeah, I have a little handbag that I can use for my other stuff later. Maybe I'll put it just to commemorate this to commemorate the 100th viewer. Maybe I can implement an event later on with balloons or like confetti or something spectacular like that. I don't know if I'll get to art today, but if we do, then we can put balloons and confetti there. Here, I'll put it in the backlog. Jrne, balloons, comma, confetti. I'll know what that means. Alright, so... Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, oh, yeah, no, okay, we can go there, but, it's empty. Oh, I don't know if you can see on screen, but it's empty. Oh my gosh, my whole to-do list folder is empty. Oh, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. I took Sunday and Monday off, and I had a life for a few days. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for everyone who suggested stuff. I mean, I guess I should probably put chronolapse and virtual dub mod there so that I don't forget about them. And for anyone who had no clue what I was just talking about is I keep track of like important links that people recommend, and then it just they tend to pile up though because I hadn't had a day off for a while, and so that list got incredibly long. But yeah. Uh, oh yeah, you had the so it was the time travel game, right? The one yeah, so I would play that. It was a little hard. It was a little unclear. If you want to share the link again, I'm sure there are a lot of people in chat right now who have no clue what we're talking about. But right, so Lion, if this is the project that you're talking about, you did a for a game for a game jam. You started a game about a robot who has to, or I don't know if it was a robot. I assumed it was a robot. Who has maybe, or maybe you said it was a robot. I don't know. I like robots. It was like a time traveling robot who had to was he was like repairing a spaceship, or he was repairing his vessel. I forget if it was a, or he was like trying to rebuild essentially. And yeah, I started to check it out, and I would definitely play that game. That it looked really cool. I think if I recall correctly, you said you started it for a jam, and then you never actually got a chance to finish it. But I mean, if you did finish it, I would totally play that. That it seemed cool. Like from what I played, it seemed really cool. So, uh, oh, right. But I think if I recall correctly, Lion, you also did the Game Jam one. Anyways, I played both of them. Yeah, no, the slime game was adorable. um, yeah, man, the like I tend to skip through cinematics sometimes, but yours specifically said, or the slime game one specifically said not to, and no, you don't skip that cinematic because if he posts the link to it and you guys can play it, then it's worth checking out. I thought it was really smart and yeah, just a fun idea for a game. So was this also a was this the slime game couldn't have been for a jam because that was way too good to have been. Maybe I don't know if it started in a jam, but yeah, you must have put a lot of effort into that because it came out really good. Yeah, so was I right about the time traveling robot game too? Yeah. All right. So yeah, I was remembering correctly. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I got a chance to play both of them, and I really enjoyed them. So if anyone else needs some fun games to play in their browser, Lion just linked two of them in chat. So thank you, Lion. Uh, so what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were setting up this data file thingy, majigger. So right, so we don't want a line break yet because we need to output all three of the chunks of intro that wrap around the event majiggers. So I try and stay positive in stream. I try and stay positive in life. I think there's plenty of places you can go on the internet where people will like yell at you and tell you how awful you are. But I really don't think that's actually a helpful thing for the world. I think I don't know, like well my mom's a psychologist, and so maybe it was because I was raised around all that stuff. But like, if you look at studies about like how people actually learn and how things actually improve, like positive reinforcement is actually what like makes people better at what they do. Like you can use negative reinforcement to like burn the things that you hate, but that's not going to make the world a better place. It's actually just going to make the world a smaller place. Yeah. So yeah, I mean I don't say positive just because yay love and peace and all that. I say positive because that's literally what makes the world a better place. So like I don't even mean like better places in like yay huggy hold hands better place, but I mean like that's literally like what makes people smarter. It makes what makes people more productive. It's what's going to make us like a more advanced and ultimately like a more powerful society. So yeah, keep up the great work, everybody. um, so yeah. We were right, so we were concatenating. We were like splitting out and concatenating for each part of this intro string, which is a little funny. I recognize, but whatevs. All right, so now we're gonna do. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do basically the same thing again, except this time we're not splitting. We're not splitting on intro. We're not splitting on the events key anymore. We're splitting on intro. intro index 1, I think. And I think we can assume that's the case because we constructed this programmatically. So I mean, I might accidentally put in an error my first time through, but oops, that's the wrong kind of braces. Intro 1. Oh wait, is it? Am I supposed to surround